Listen closely. Some stories are not told to entertain. They are told to warn, to heal, and to wake something sleeping inside us. If you believe that life always gives children through the womb, if you believe every curse breaks with rituals alone, then this story will change the way you see legacy. Before the sun sets on this tale, you will understand why some blessings come through love, not blood. If stories like this speak to your spirit, subscribe now, so you don't miss the ones your ancestors would want you to hear. The village of Ochuok was silent. As the sun sank behind the hills, mud houses glowed golden in the dying light. Shadows stretched. Birds returned home. But one house stood apart. The Bello mansion. People whispered as Ifeoma Bello walked past. Her step slow. Her back straight. Her head held high. She moved like a queen. Yet her eyes carried a sorrow no crown could hide. She was 32. Beautiful. Educated. Married to Chinedu. A man of wealth. A man of influence. They had everything people pray for. Money. Respect. Power. Yet there was one thing life refused to give her. A child. Doctors checked. And checked again. Her body was healthy. Her womb, perfect. But no life came. And in the village, whispers grew faster than truth. A curse runs in her family. One evening, tired of waiting, tired of whispers, tired of being pitied, Ifeoma left her mansion quietly. She walked alone, past familiar paths, to the edge of the village. There, behind thick vines and overgrown grass, lay a place the elders feared. The well of tears. A place people avoided. A place said to reveal truths human hearts were not ready to carry. Ifeoma knelt. Her reflection trembled on the water surface. Show me, she whispered. Show me why this is happening. Tell me why life refuses me. The water shimmered. Not like water, but like glass. A voice rose softly. The seed you wait for is blocked by the shadows of the past. Ifeoma gasped. She leaned closer, and the water opened memories that time tried to bury. She saw her father, wealthy, ambitious, offering the firstborn of his first marriage to a local deity in exchange for fortune. She saw her mother, afraid, agreeing, sealing a promise with fear. Then she saw herself, the heir, the carrier, the one paying the price. Break the promise, whispered the well, and life will come. But not as you expect. Ifeoma returned home, her heart beating like a drum. Chinedu laughed gently. Superstition, he said. Doctors have cleared everything. You have nothing to fear. But some truths, once heard, cannot be unheard. In the days that followed, Ifeoma searched. She asked questions. She listened to silence. She uncovered secrets. She confronted her aunt. Why didn't you tell me? Ifeoma asked. The woman lowered her eyes. Because some truths destroy families, she said. Your father made a pact. And your mother agreed. You carry the cost now. Shock passed. And something stronger replaced it. Resolve. Ifeoma returned to the well of tears. The well spoke again. You will find life. Not in the line you expect, but in the one you never imagined. Weeks later, Ifeoma met Ada. A widow. 3 children. A broken home at the village's edge. Ada had been abandoned. Struggling. Yet she carried dignity. And warmth. And quiet strength. Ifeoma's heart stirred. She helped. Food. Skills. Time. She laughed with the children. And slowly, life returned to her eyes. Not the life of wealth, but the life of purpose. Chinedu noticed the change. At first, he doubted. But then he saw it. Joy. A light he had never seen. Even in luxury. The village whispered again. But this time, hope followed the whispers. Not everyone approved. Rumors spread. She is losing her honor. She is foolish. Business partners warned Chinedu. But Ifeoma stood firm. Life cannot wait for permission, she said. Love is stronger than fear. Ada's children grew. They laughed. They learned. They healed. And with them, the curse loosened its grip. Not through the womb, but through the heart. Then one day, a young girl, Yemi, approached Ifeoma at the well. The well did not lie, she said softly. You will have life, but not the child you bear. You must carry another family's burden, or the curse returns. Ifeoma understood. She adopted Ada's children, gave them her name, her protection, her future. The village stood in silence. She had turned a curse into a blessing. Without magic. Without blood. Without fear. Years passed. Laughter filled the Bello home. The children grew loved. Educated. Whole. And the village whispered again. Not in judgment, but in awe. She broke the curse, they said. With love. Life does not always come through the womb. Legacy is not only blood. It is love. Choice. Courage. And some curses are broken. Not by fear, but by compassion.